This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard, watching the Grunion crawl magi. Little kids got naked and had lots of sex. Don't even waste your time.
Hello everyone and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 65. My name is Adam. Today I'm joined by Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing all right.
And Ryan. How are you?
Yeah.
What movie do we have you watch this week, Ryan?
Aftershock.
Aftershock, in honor of Aftershock, coming out this week. This is, now see, there are multiple Aftershocks that have come out over the years, and this is the one from 1990, or if you look on Rotten Tomatoes, it says 89, so somewhere around there. This is directed by Frank Harris, stars James Liu, Russ Tamblyn, Christopher Mitchum, John Saxon, bunch of other marginal people. The synopsis says, an alien visits Earth during World War III, learns English by absorbing a dictionary, and meets good and bad Earthlings.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, actually, I don't have a trailer because I couldn't find one, but
Fantastic.
I do have another synopsis here that's on Rotten Tomatoes, so maybe this will be a better description. Set in a post-apocalyptic 21st century, Aftershock offers us a world ruled by an unseen female voice, where scuzzy paramilitary groups wipe out anyone remotely intellectual. Held for interrogation by government flunky John Saxon,
Okay.
is empty-headed mystery woman Sabrina.
Ooh.
Sabrina is rescued by a pair of resistance fighters, played by J. Roberts Jr. and Chuck Jeffries. Once she arrives at Rebel headquarters, Sabrina proves to be a lot smarter than we think, as she would be.
What the hell is this?
Since she's a visitor from another galaxy.
So, okay.
This is a terribly written synopsis, and I'm just going to end it here.
Oh,
Ryan, why don't you tell us about Aftershock?
Ryan, break down Aftershock for us.
Wow. The movie opens, and you have no idea what time it is or when it takes place or anything. So you, at some point, you assume that it's somewhere in the future because they date the late 80s, and they act like it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, they never once said anything about World War III, because I remember being confused about that for a long time. So either I didn't hear it or they didn't say it. But anyway, the unknown female presence, to tell you the truth, I thought that was just like some machine that was blaring over a loudspeaker. They didn't explain that too well. This lady just talks all the time and tells them what to do. So the movie starts, and this guy who's dressed in white for some reason, and by the way, throughout the entire movie, he's in white, and it's clean every scene. It's like brand new every scene. But he's out in the middle of nowhere, which I assume they wouldn't have a washing machine in the middle of nowhere.
A laundromat, desert laundromat.
Yes.
You'd be surprised.
So this guy and this other guy, they escape. And
wait. Let's back up a
Who
little
the
bit.
fuck is the guy and the other guy, and what are they escaping from?
I can't
Where
look.
are they? Just one of these days, it's going to get to the point where Ryan's just like, yada, 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 movie's over.
I can't think of their names because IMDb has next to no pictures, so I can't figure out which ones they are.
Just make up names. No one's going to watch Aftershock. Just make it up. Who's the first guy?
Gruber?
Gruber?
Yeah, we're gonna call him Gruber.
Gruber and Willie.
Oh, that was who I was gonna
Yes.
pick. Nice.
And Willie is, to me, he's like a spitting image of Eddie Murphy.
Okay, so you're
Like
talking
when
about
he,
Danny Gerard. You're talking about Chuck Jeffries.
I, again, I have no idea.
But there's actually a picture of Chuck Jeffries. Oh God.
So they get taken hostage. You don't know why. You don't know where they're going. But they get taken hostage and go to this like sort of jail. And meanwhile, there's this other girl that she's she's like kind of dumb. She can't speak any English at all. She only repeats what other people say. So they think that she's retarded. The two guys and her then escape. And they find out that she's an alien. And the bad people are after her. And it just goes through the movie of the people trying to get her back. And it ends up that they do not. And this, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Because, like you said, nobody's ever gonna watch it. And I hope to God that no one ever does watch it.
So it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic. I'm gonna try to set the tone so that people listening can actually get an idea of what this actually looks like, or maybe what it is. It's like set in a post-apocalyptic world, right? Sort of like a Mad Max style.
Yeah.
And it's like all in the desert, and it's like cities that are just rubble. And
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand the city business because they're like in one small area the entire movie. They're not like, in a whole world.
okay, I get you. So
I do not. I do not have him.
it takes place in one like kind of isolated area.
Okay.
So I think that it's like about some sort of government that's preventing people from like free thought. Is that it's kind of like an Orwellian type thing?
I assume so. They don't really touch on that. Like, they don't say why the people were captured, or you just see bad guys and good guys. And the bad guys get the good guys.
And I wanted to watch this, and I watched maybe like 20 minutes of it, but I didn't have time to finish it. And all I remember is like what I saw was people scanning barcodes on other people's arms and then being like, he's not registered. And then they killed him.
Yes.
Like these guys aren't registered, and then they kill them all.
And they also had, I guess you call them futuristic shotguns. And every time, first of all, they were accurate from like, I'll say like 100 yards away. They're like pinpoint like sniper
Shotguns.
Ooh,
Sniper blunderbusses.
nice.
And every time they shot somebody, well, not every time, but most times, they would shoot somebody, and like the wound wouldn't show up. It would just be like a stain of red paint, and the person would fall over and die.
Now, was it John Saxon that was the bad guy? Was he like the main bad guy?
He was like yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so basically he was a bad guy. I like John Saxon.
So-
I mean,
But is it really even like a World War III? It just, to me, it sounds like they're just
They
under
don't
like
say
dictatorship rule or some type of thing. It's not really like an actual war.
They don't say anything. Like, they don't touch on it anyway.
I think what it is that it's like this kind of um, nasty government that are trying to kill the freedom fighters, like one of those type things,
Yeah.
like Equilibrium or
So
any of these other Total Recall.
where the hell does the alien play into all this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The alien just comes out of nowhere.
Just comes out of nowhere. Does the
Yeah.
alien actually absorb a dictionary? Is that how it learns
Um,
English?
She wakes up in the middle of the night and goes over to a computer, and they have 5 1/4 inch discs filled with thesauruses and dictionaries. And she creates some light, like absorbs them apparently,
Okay.
and magically learns how to talk.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Well, how does she play into this story? Does she like save the freedom fighters,
Well,
or
they're after her. The bad guys are after her, and the good guys are trying to get her back to this place so that she can go home. Because if she doesn't go home, she's gonna die. Apparently.
so it's like E.T.?
I was gonna say this is a lot of movies wrapped up into one.
That's interesting.
Sounds like a hodgepodge right here.
Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge.
Well, this has no score on Rotten Tomatoes, no Metacritic score on IMDb. It has a 4.4 out of 10.
It's got it does have 4 critic reviews.
So let's talk about the director. We have Frank Harris, the Frank Harris, directing this. Didn't do a whole lot. This guy.
No, not at all. The Patriot.
He did The Patriot.
It's not the Patriot.
Not the Patriot you're thinking of.
But you can say that he did that with Jeff Conaway and Leslie Nielsen. I mean, it's Frank
Oh.
Harris, man. Low blow.
I also need
Lockdown?
to mention, what's that guy's name? Or
Are we gonna go through this shit again?
the guy that we were talking about.
Mm.
The guy from,
Michael Berryman.
Michael Berryman from The Hills Have Eyes.
yes, he is in this.
Michael
And he
Berryman.
plays a cross-dressing anti-hero. I guess he's not an anti-hero. He's more of a straight villain.
Mm. Oh, plays more of a straight villain.
Oh God.
But he's a cross-dresser, so that makes everything okay.
I mean, I think that probably the biggest. I mean, John Saxon, I think, is fairly well known. Maybe. Do people know John Saxon?
I wanna
Maybe
say,
people that grew up in the 70s know him better.
I'd say maybe they know Russ Tamblyn more.
Or I
From
mean,
West
I
Side
wish
Story.
they had a picture of him when he was younger. Because Russ Tamblyn.
okay.
I
I think
can't
Fair
think of which guy he was.
I think that people
In what though?
In
Aftershock?
In Aftershock?
Yeah.
I think that
Man,
people would probably also recognize James Liu if they saw him because he's kind of a character actor. I mean, he's been in a ton of stuff. He's been in Inception, Traffic, Pirates of the Caribbean, Last Samurai. He's in the new G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Yeah, he's in a ton of stuff. He's definitely a working actor.
What's the alien? I'm still really confused by the whole alien. I don't understand why there's an alien in the story. Like,
Because
does she have
creates it.
anything to gain from helping Earth, or she just ended
goes
up
back
there and
to her
she's trying to get
planet.
home?
Yeah.
What the
Basically,
fuck?
yes.
What the fuck is the point of that?
That's the whole basis for the story.
I,
She helps them and gets back to her planet.
Well, how does she help them? Does she like
Not
help the?
that I'm not
by
really sure.
by
God.
writing essays from absorbing a
She
dictionary?
she runs away a lot. And that's about it.
This movie sounds so good.
This movie sounds ridiculous.
I want to say this Russ Tamblyn guy. There was a guy in the movie. He was a bad guy,
Yeah.
but he was like a fucking gunslinger. but I was in the future. And he was walking around with a revolver, and they shoot him many times. He was walking around to kill people, and then walk away.
Nice.
Nice.
Like he would walk up to a group of them and shoot them all, and then just walk away.
Okay.
And the alien runs away.
Yes.
A lot of running
lot of
around in this movie, it
Walking
seems
into
like.
situations and running away from them as well. And absorbing dictionaries and some sort of... I like the plot keywords for this on IMDb. Alien, fight, U.S. Constitution, knife, crossbow. What more do you need to know about a movie? Those
They have
5 words sum it up.
crossbows.
Everything's a sniper rifle in this movie, apparently.
Sniping
Shotguns.
cross. Wow.
There's two guys that at one point the good guys and the alien are like escaping from this little fort area, and there's two guys with crossbows, and they make shots from, I'd say, probably 100, 150 yards away.
Nice. For whatever reason, in my head, what I'm picturing is just a group of actors out in the middle of the desert running around like children and just being filmed.
That's probably not too far from the
It's not
truth.
really that far away.
Do they have sniping knives?
No.
Oh, that would be
However,
great.
the alien does control knives in their brain.
Sweet.
Ooh. So wait, so she has like what is it, telekinesis?
Well, at one point, the guy, I'll call him the guy in white, the laundromat guy, he hits in a fight, and he hits in a fight actually with James Liu. Or not James Liu. The other guy. And
Oh my god.
he gets
No.
they get in a fight, and there's a knife dropped to the floor, and the alien shoots the knife over to the laundromat guy with her brain, so they can use it to fight.
Wow.
Now, what is the aftershock refer to? Like, did this all stem from like a massive earthquake?
They didn't really
No.
touch on that.
They just picked a random title for this movie.
I assume so.
Oh my. This sounds like a winner.
Is this out on DVD? Can
it's
I
out.
buy this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can buy it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
All right,
on Blu-ray.
Get it on Blu-ray. I don't
Can-
think it's out on
I
Blu-ray.
was gonna say, if it's out on Blu-ray,
No, it's
I'll
not.
I'll fucking lose it.
All right, let's go ahead and give you your drum roll, Ryan. What do you give Aftershock?
2.
That is a 2 out of 10 on
What?
Aftershock. Now, have you seen the trailers or know anything about the new Aftershock?
I have
The
not.
Eli Roth one?
I have not.
What do you think, Kevin?
I'm not really that interested.
It's funny, like, I remember when this played the festivals last year, a lot of people were not liking it that much, but then I looked at it on IMDb and it has like an 80-something.
Wow.
What
The
does it
fact
have?
that you said Eli Roth kind of interests me.
You're-
It has an 82 right now on Rotten Tomatoes. I think that'll drop, but I'm still
Metascore 52.
I'm still kind of interested to see it.
Oh, I thought like Eli Roth actually made it.
No, that's what they're like kind of billing it as. Like
Yeah.
I have a feeling that there's a lot of people that think that he directed it. He stars in it, and I think that he helped get it made, but he didn't direct it. It's directed by Nicholas Lopez.
Nicholas Lopez. Now I can't figure out Ryan's rating system because I was more than certain that this was going to be like a 1, but it ended up getting a 2. This Aftershock.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
It wasn't as bad as most, but
It's not at all.
But when you see all of it happening together, and obviously I don't explain things too well.
No, you
When
do a
you
great
see it
job.
all actually happening together, it creates a laughter too. Even though I don't think
Good
it's
say.
supposed to.
You do such an amazing job. I'm telling you that what I'm picturing in my head is just a bunch of adults running around like kids out in the desert.
Playing laser tag.
You should record that. I'll get a GoPro. We'll all run around and play laser tag in the middle of nowhere.
By the sounds of it, it would be better than Aftershock.
I won't run.
I won't run. Oh my.
No, you will not. You can just for any listeners that want to pick this up, Amazon, $17.50, brand new Aftershock
There you go.
DVD.
We'll put the link. We'll put the link in there.
There's only one left in stock, by the way. So
Oh man.
order soon.
Hey Kevin, there's only one left in stock because I ordered one for myself.
Did you?
No.
Nice. Ah.
All right. I'll take that. Oh my. Everything's falling apart at this point. The conversation is falling apart. I think that wraps it up. Do you have any other final thoughts on this one, Ryan?
Stupid. It's kind of funny though. So I mean, if you're looking to laugh and looking to watch a really bad movie, good. But let's go up Amazon.
Okay. There you go. For all the latest film news and reviews, visit us at filmpulse.net. We want to hear your feedback. Send us an email, feedback@filmpulse.net. Follow us on Twitter @filmpulse.net, and be sure to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For filmpulse.net, my name is Adam.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Ryan.
And we will see you on Monday.
See you later.
You are all over the place.